Hello everyone, I welcome to you all to my YouTube channel Law Retention. In this video, we're gonna discussing about the word defamation, which is mentioned in section 499 of Indian Penal Code. So before going ahead in the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Krishna. I'm in grade 11th. So we can basically we can say that injuring the reputation of someone by action or word published or spoken. It basically means you defamed someone, you dishonored someone on the basis of what you said, what you pointed out, what is your gesture, and what is published. So by action is basically means by gesture. By gesture, an example of it is that you pointed out someone and says he is a culprit, he is a thief, he stole his Mr. X watch. And there only you dishonored that person, you defamed that person. This is the whole concept of defamation. So let's move ahead in the video about what the article says about defamation, and basically what is the definition of defamation. So definition says publication of statement which tends to lower a person in the eyes of right thinking member of the society. Here here is written the publication of statement. Publication of statement means not the publication of statement in any newspaper or magazine. It come across in it come across all the aspects like action, like words, like published, like spoken. All the aspects dive into only this statement. So which tends to lower a person in the eyes of right thinking member. Here is written right thinking member. Now the question arises, who are the right thinking member of the society? So right thinking member are those members who are sane and have the capability to distinguish between what is wrong and what is um, true, what is right, and have the capability and have the control in or to all the senses of their human body. So they are considered as a right thinking member of the society, so generally which makes them to avoid that person. And if you defamed or if you dishonored someone, then only you make any person a hatred in their heart, that this person is cheap, I don't have to talk to them. So that defamation by which they avoid that person, they start avoiding, they they avoiding intellectual arguments with them, they avoiding talk to them. So this is basically all defamation is. So I can give you an example of it. So we can say that Mr. Narendra Modi, who is a PM of India, we can if I say to you that PM Narendra Modi is a rapist, or he is a chain smoker, by these words I am telling you that he is not a right person, he is a wrong person, and he done a lot of wrong things. So by this you getted a hatred by for PM Narendra Modi in your heart. So this is all what defamation looks like. Let's move ahead. What are the kinds of defamation? So in the first row, I have written about all the elements of libel defamation, and in the second one row, I have written all the essential elements of slander defamation. Let's contradict both on one another. So libel, in the first point, an untrue statement published. Here, an untrue statement got published in magazine and newspaper, and it can be witnessed by eye. And in the case of slander defamation, an untrue statement spoken, you spoke by gesture, by action, you done that thing, that is considered as a slander defamation. And it can be only heard by ears, not by eyes. It cannot be witnessed by eye. If someone spoken something, you can only heard it. By gesture you can only heard it, and by published you can witness it by eye, like what is written in the publication, what is written in the magazine and newspaper. So in the third point, permanent form, it is a permanent form. And in the case of slander defamation, it is a momentary or temporary form, it is not a permanent form. Or it libel defamation is considered as both civil and criminal wrong. And in the case of slandered, it also considered as a civil and criminal law. But the fact is, it is only in India. In other than India's countries, it is considered only as a civil wrong, not as a criminal in slander defamation. So let's discuss about all the essential elements of defamation. let's go ahead, let's move ahead in the video. So in defamation we come across all four essential elements of defamation. So we're gonna discussing about all these four elements. First one is civil as well as criminal wrong. So as we said earlier, in India defamation is considered as a civil as well as criminal wrong. In the second point, reputation and freedom of speech both are contradictory to each other. Reputation is a property of someone's life. That means reputation is considered as a property in India, and everyone has a right to live a dignified life. And in contradictory to it, it talks about freedom of speech. Freedom of speech said you have the right to deliberate anything you wanted to deliberate to the society, but the exception is that you cannot cause any you cannot say any defamatory statement about someone, and you cannot hamper his reputation. So our third point is that refer to the plaintiff basically means that I dishonored PM Narendra Modi as an example in the previous part of the video. So there PM Narendra Modi is a plaintiff, so he can only file a complaint against me, not anyone else. You are watching a video, you cannot file a complaint against me. PM Narendra Modi has a right to file a complaint against me. So this is all third explanation talks about. हमारा we have the fourth explanation is that false statement. False statement basically means any untrue statement which is used to defame anyone on the basis of action, written, published or spoken. By these all the spectrum, if anyone uses any untrue statement and hamper their respect, hamper their reputation, that will be considered as a false statement, and it should be published on the basis of article 1 subclause 1 and subclause A. So I hope you will gotten something from this video. Till then, bye bye. We will meet in the next video. Thank you so much everyone.